Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly manifest everything they desire, while others are stuck in a never-ending cycle of wanting but never receiving? What if I told you the key difference lies in a subtle yet powerful shift in energy? A shift that moves you from a state of wanting to a state of having. And here's the most exciting part. You're already in the process of making this transformation, even if you're not fully aware of it yet. But what does that mean for your life, your dreams, and your true purpose? Picture yourself stepping into a version of you that no longer chases after desires, but instead receives them with grace, ease, and confidence. In this video, we're diving deep into the magic behind this shift. I'm going to show you how moving from wanting to having is the secret to unlocking everything you've been craving. It's not just about changing your thoughts, it's about aligning with the energy of already being in sync with your desires. I'll walk you through practical steps you can take right now to speed up this shift and start living your dream reality today. So, if you're ready to stop waiting and start receiving, drop a comment below and say, "I am ready." And while you're here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's dive in and unlock the abundance that's been waiting for you all along. From desire to manifestation. Transitioning from a mindset of longing to one of fulfillment is like shifting from watching a beautiful sunset in the distance to standing right in the warmth of its glow. When we're caught in the cycle of desire, it feels like we're perpetually chasing a mirage, always reaching out for something just out of grasp. This constant yearning can leave us feeling empty and frustrated, as if we're running on a treadmill that goes nowhere. Our thoughts can become tangled in a web of "I wish I had," or "if only I could," creating a barrier that prevents us from experiencing the joy of what we already possess. But what if we could change our perspective? Imagine turning that longing into a heartfelt expectation, a belief that what we desire is not only possible, but is also on its way to us. This shift is similar to changing the channel on a radio. Instead of tuning into static noise of want, we start picking up the clear and vibrant signals of abundance. It requires us to open our hearts and minds, allowing ourselves to feel deserving of the blessings life has to offer. Just like a flower turning its face toward the sun, we must embrace the light of our potential, nurturing our dreams until they bloom into reality. As we make this transition, we begin to cultivate an inner environment that aligns with our desires. It's akin to planting seeds in a garden. If we want a bountiful harvest, we must first prepare the soil, ensuring it's rich and fertile. This means letting go of limiting beliefs and fears that keep us rooted in lack. We must water our aspirations with positive thoughts and intentions, giving them the space to grow. The universe responds to our energy. When we vibrate at a frequency of fulfillment, we start to attract opportunities that resonate with that energy. Visualizing our desires as already fulfilled is a powerful tool in this process. Picture this. If you were hosting a dinner party and invited your closest friends, you wouldn't just wish for a delightful gathering, you would plan, prepare, and set the table, creating an inviting atmosphere. Similarly, when we envision our dreams as realities, we begin to act in ways that reflect that belief. We start making decisions that align with our newfound mindset of fulfillment, creating pathways for our desires to manifest. It's like building a bridge from where we are now to where we want to be, step by step. Gratitude also plays a pivotal role in this transformation. It's like a magnet, drawing more of what we appreciate into our lives. By acknowledging and celebrating what we already have, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance. This shift is not just a mental exercise, it's an emotional journey. Embracing gratitude helps us recognize that even in our current state, we are rich with experiences, lessons, and opportunities. As we immerse ourselves in this mindset of fulfillment, we start to notice synchronicities and signs that affirm we are on the right path. The universe begins to respond, revealing opportunities and connections that align with our desires. This magical dance of energy confirms that we are no longer simply longing for something. We are actively creating and attracting it, shifting energies, lack to abundance. Shifting from a mindset of lack to one of abundance is like stepping from a dimly lit room into a sun-drenched meadow. In the shadows of scarcity, everything feels limited, as if we are stuck in a small cage, constantly worrying about what we don't have. Our thoughts may echo with fears of never being enough or not having enough, trapping us in a cycle of negativity. This feeling can be compared to trying to breathe in a thick fog. Every inhalation is labored, and the view ahead is murky. However, when we shift our energies and embrace abundance, it's as if that fog begins to lift, revealing a vibrant landscape filled with endless possibilities. Suddenly, we see that there is more than enough to go around, and we can choose to focus on the abundance that surrounds us. To align with this new energy, we must first recognize the thought patterns that keep us anchored in scarcity. Just as a gardener must pull out weeds to allow the flowers to flourish, we need to uproot negative beliefs that tell us we're not worthy of success or happiness. These weeds of doubt can choke our potential if left unchecked, preventing us from seeing the rich soil of opportunity beneath. By replacing these limiting thoughts with affirmations of worthiness and gratitude, we begin to nourish the seeds of abundance within us. It's like watering a plant. The more we nurture it, the stronger it grows, reaching toward the sunlight of our dreams. Practicing gratitude is a powerful way to facilitate this shift. When we actively acknowledge the blessings in our lives, no matter how small, we begin to cultivate a mindset that recognizes abundance. Imagine standing in front of a beautiful buffet. If you focus solely on what's missing from your plate, you'll miss out on the delicious feast laid out before you. Similarly, by appreciating what we have, we open our hearts to receive even more. Gratitude acts like a magnet, attracting further blessings our way. Visualizing abundance is another effective tool in this transformative process. Picture yourself as a river, flowing freely and effortlessly. When we visualize ourselves in a state of abundance, we align our energy with that flow, allowing it to carry us toward our goals. The universe responds to our energetic frequency. When we embody abundance, we draw in opportunities, relationships, and resources that resonate with that energy. This shift is not just about wanting more. It's about embodying the essence of abundance, where we feel as if we already have everything we need. As we embrace this new mindset, we may also notice synchronicities and signs that affirm we are on the right path. It's like being on a treasure hunt. When we're open to abundance, we begin to find little clues and rewards that guide us toward our ultimate desires. We may receive unexpected help, discover new opportunities, or meet people who resonate with our journey. These moments are reminders that we are supported by the universe and that our shift in energy is creating waves of positive change. Living in the present, embodying your desires. Living in the present and embodying your desires is akin to stepping into a warm, inviting room after being outside in the cold. In that moment, the chill of the past fades away, and you can finally feel the comfort of what surrounds you. When we focus on the present, we unlock the door to a reality where our dreams are not just distant hopes, but tangible aspects of our everyday lives. It's like wearing a pair of glasses that bring everything into sharp focus. Suddenly, we can see the colors of our desires clearly, painting our current moment with vibrancy and possibility. Instead of getting lost in thoughts of what might happen tomorrow or regretting what happened yesterday, we embrace the richness of now. To truly embody our desires, we must first recognize that they are not just lofty aspirations waiting to be fulfilled at some distant point in the future. They are seeds that can be planted in the soil of our present. Imagine planting a garden. If you focus solely on the idea of blooming flowers, you may forget to water the seeds and nurture the soil. By recognizing that our desires are already part of our reality, we begin to cultivate a fertile ground where they can flourish. This mindset encourages us to take inspired actions that align with what we want, making each small step a testament to our commitment to live as if our dreams are already true. Visualization is a powerful practice that can help us embody our desires in the present. Picture yourself as an artist with a blank canvas. The strokes you make today shape the masterpiece of your life. When we visualize our dreams as already being a part of our reality, we start to feel the emotions associated with those desires. This is like tasting a delicious meal before you actually eat it. The anticipation brings joy and excitement, allowing us to savor the moment even before it arrives. By immersing ourselves in the feelings of having what we desire, we create a magnetic energy that attracts those very experiences into our lives. Mindfulness is another essential element of living in the present. It's like pausing to breathe in the fragrance of blooming flowers rather than rushing past them. When we practice mindfulness, we become aware of the beauty and abundance surrounding us. We learn to appreciate the small moments, like the laughter of a friend or the warmth of the sun on our skin, that remind us of our desires already manifesting in various forms. Each moment becomes a brushstroke on our canvas, adding depth and texture to our reality. Moreover, embracing a mindset of abundance allows us to realize that we are worthy of living our desires now. It's like realizing that the universe is a generous buffet, offering us a feast of opportunities and experiences. When we embody our desires, we no longer feel like we're waiting for permission to enjoy life. We begin to serve ourselves from the table of abundance. This shift empowers us to take risks, explore new avenues, and celebrate our achievements, no matter how small. Vibrational alignment, becoming what you seek. Vibrational alignment is the understanding that we attract not what we desire, but rather what we embody. Much like how a magnet draws in metal. Imagine standing next to a beautiful lake. The stillness of the water reflects the clear sky above. If you throw a pebble into that lake, the ripples expand outward, disrupting the calm surface. Similarly, the energy we emit affects everything around us, shaping our experiences and the people we attract into our lives. When we resonate at a high frequency, filled with positivity, love, and gratitude, we become a magnet for similar energies. This realization is transformative because it shifts the focus from merely wishing for what we want to embodying the essence of what we seek. To illustrate this concept, consider a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. Initially, it is a caterpillar, limited in its perception of the world. However, once it undergoes transformation, it spreads its wings and takes to the skies, embodying freedom and beauty. Just as the butterfly must embrace its new identity to soar, we must adopt the characteristics of what we desire. If we long for love, we should first cultivate love within ourselves. This process is akin to planting a seed. The flower can't bloom if the seed is buried beneath layers of doubt and negativity. We must nurture our inner garden with self-acceptance and kindness, allowing our true essence to flourish. Every thought we think and every emotion we feel contributes to our vibrational frequency. Imagine walking into a room filled with laughter and joy. The energy is palpable, and you can't help but feel uplifted. On the other hand, walking into a space heavy with tension can drain your spirit, almost like stepping into a dark cloud. Our inner landscape determines the quality of our external experiences. If we dwell in fear and scarcity, we will continue to attract situations that mirror those emotions. However, when we consciously choose to elevate our thoughts and emotions, we create an inner sanctuary filled with light. This brightness draws in positive experiences, just as a flower attracts butterflies with its vibrant colors. To achieve vibrational alignment, we can engage in practices that raise our frequency. Activities like meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature help us connect with our true selves. Visualize your energy as a tuning fork. When it resonates at a specific frequency, it attracts similar vibrations. When we align our thoughts and actions with our desires, we start to vibrate at a frequency that harmonizes with our goals. This alignment is akin to finding the right key for a lock. When everything fits perfectly, the door to our dreams swings wide open. Moreover, gratitude is a powerful tool for enhancing our vibrational alignment. Think of it as a spotlight illuminating all the blessings in your life, no matter how small. When we express gratitude, we shift our focus from what is lacking to the abundance that already exists. This shift transforms our energy, making us more receptive to attracting even more positive experiences. Just as a sunflower turns toward the sun, we too can turn our hearts toward the light of gratitude, inviting warmth and abundance into our lives. The power of gratitude and trust. The power of gratitude is like a gentle breeze that sweeps through a forest, bringing life to everything it touches. When we embrace gratitude, we unlock the door to abundance, transforming our mindset from one of lack to one of richness. Think of gratitude as a magic key. When we turn it, we open ourselves up to all the blessings that already surround us. Instead of fixating on what we don't have, we begin to notice the small miracles in our everyday lives, like the warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of a loved one, or the delicious aroma of our favorite meal. Each moment of appreciation acts like a drop of water, nurturing the roots of a blossoming flower, allowing our joy and fulfillment to grow. Trust is an equally essential component of this journey. It's like a sturdy bridge that connects us to the universe, allowing us to cross from uncertainty to faith in our dreams. When we trust in the process of life, we become open to receiving all that we desire. Imagine a child standing at the edge of a diving board, looking down into the water. At first, fear may grip them, but once they take the leap, they find themselves enveloped in the cool embrace of the pool below. Trusting the universe to support us is much like that leap. It requires courage, but once we take it, we often discover that we are cradled by something much bigger than ourselves. When we cultivate gratitude and trust together, we create a powerful combination that can shift our energy. Picture a sunbeam breaking through the clouds on a gloomy day. This warmth doesn't just brighten the environment, it changes the atmosphere entirely. Similarly, when we focus on what we are thankful for, we illuminate our lives with positivity. This shift in perspective invites more blessings, like a magnet drawing in happiness and abundance. Each time we acknowledge something to be grateful for, whether it's a kind gesture from a friend or a moment of peace in a hectic day, we amplify our energy and create a ripple effect of joy. Moreover, gratitude teaches us to recognize the abundance that is already present in our lives. It's like wearing glasses that help us see the vibrant colors of our experiences. Instead of viewing life through a lens of scarcity, we learn to appreciate the richness of our existence. Imagine opening your eyes to a world where every flower, every smile, and every heartbeat holds value. This shift allows us to move from wanting to having, because we begin to see that we are already surrounded by plenty. Just as a painter admires the different shades on their palette, we learn to savor each aspect of our lives, understanding that every moment contributes to our overall masterpiece. Trusting in the universe also involves letting go of the need to control everything. It's like floating on a river, allowing the current to carry you where you need to go. When we surrender our worries and fears, we free ourselves to experience life more fully. This doesn't mean we abandon our goals. Rather, we become co-creators with the universe, trusting that the right opportunities will come our way at the right time. When we embody gratitude and trust, we find ourselves on a journey of abundance, where each step forward is guided by a deep sense of connection to ourselves and the world around us. Breaking free from limiting beliefs. Breaking free from limiting beliefs is like shedding a heavy coat that weighs you down on a warm, sunny day. These mental blocks, often woven from past experiences, fears, and negative self-talk, can create a fog that clouds our vision of what is possible. Imagine walking through life with a pair of binoculars that only show you the narrow path ahead. You miss the breathtaking landscapes surrounding you. Limiting beliefs confine us to a small box, preventing us from seeing the vast opportunities available. When we begin to recognize these constraints, we can take off the binoculars and open our eyes to the limitless horizon of potential that lies before us. Consider a bird trapped in a cage, fluttering against the bars in desperation. It may not realize that the door is ajar, just waiting for it to push through and soar into the sky. Similarly, our limiting beliefs can create a false sense of entrapment, making us feel as though we are powerless. To break free, we must first acknowledge these beliefs for what they are: illusions that distort our self-worth and capabilities. Much like peeling an onion, we need to carefully remove the layers of doubt and fear that have built up over time. Each layer we shed brings us closer to the core of our true selves, revealing the strength and resilience that lie within. One powerful way to dismantle these mental blocks is through self-reflection. Imagine holding up a mirror to your thoughts and beliefs. What do you see? Are they filled with self-criticism or encouragement? When we take the time to examine our internal dialogue, we can identify the beliefs that no longer serve us. For example, if you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," it's like planting a weed in your garden of dreams. To cultivate a flourishing life, you must uproot these weeds and replace them with seeds of positivity and self-acceptance. Replacing negative affirmations with empowering ones is akin to watering a garden with rich nutrients that encourage growth and vitality. Visualizing our desired reality can also help us break free from limiting beliefs. Picture yourself standing on the edge of a cliff, ready to dive into a vast ocean of possibilities. When you visualize yourself achieving your dreams, you create a mental roadmap that guides you toward your goals. It's like setting your GPS to a beautiful destination. You may encounter detours along the way, but your mind knows where you're headed. By repeatedly picturing success and abundance, you begin to rewrite the script of your life, replacing fear with excitement and self-doubt with confidence. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences is another essential step in this journey. Think of it as cultivating a garden of support and encouragement. When we fill our lives with uplifting people who believe in us, it's like having sunlight and fresh air that nourish our growth. Conversely, being around negativity can suffocate our dreams, much like weeds choking out a blossoming flower. Choosing to engage with those who inspire and uplift us can create an environment where we feel safe to explore new beliefs and possibilities. Celebrating your manifested reality. Celebrating your manifested reality is like throwing a grand party for yourself, where every moment is a reason to cheer and dance. When you recognize the dreams you've turned into reality, it's as if you're standing in the spotlight, basking in the warmth of your accomplishments. Imagine having a beautiful garden that you've tended with love and care. Every bloom and every vibrant leaf reflects the hard work you've put into nurturing it. Similarly, when you take time to acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small, you cultivate a rich soil of gratitude and appreciation for the life you've created. Just as a painter admires their masterpiece, you must pause to appreciate the colors and strokes that have brought your visions to life. Each brushstroke represents a moment of intention, a step taken toward your desires. Think of celebrating your manifested reality as putting on a pair of glasses that allows you to see the beauty in your journey, highlighting the vibrant hues of joy, growth, and transformation. It's easy to rush past these moments, focusing instead on what's next. But when you stop and revel in what you have achieved, you invite even more abundance into your life. This acknowledgement acts like a magnet, drawing in additional blessings and opportunities, much like a blooming flower attracts butterflies. Moreover, celebrating your achievements creates a positive feedback loop. When you express gratitude for what you have, it's like lighting a candle in a dark room. The glow illuminates everything around you. This warmth encourages you to continue pursuing your goals, as it reinforces the belief that you are capable and deserving of happiness. Imagine standing in a field of tall grass, feeling the breeze gently swaying the blades. That's the energy of celebration, a gentle reminder that life is flowing beautifully around you. The more you celebrate, the more you cultivate an environment where positivity thrives, creating fertile ground for future manifestations. To truly honor your manifested reality, it's essential to recognize the hard work, perseverance, and faith that brought you to this moment. Picture a marathon runner crossing the finish line. The exhilaration of achievement and the exhaustion of the journey create a powerful mix of emotions. Just as they celebrate their victory, you must allow yourself to feel the weight of your struggles and the sweetness of your successes. This acknowledgement doesn't diminish your future goals. Rather, it enriches your journey, allowing you to savor every triumph along the way. Engaging in rituals of celebration can enhance this experience. Whether it's a simple act of journaling about your successes, hosting a gathering with friends, or treating yourself to a special meal, these gestures serve as a tangible expression of appreciation. Think of these rituals as confetti sprinkled throughout your life, marking each moment of joy and fulfillment. Each time you celebrate, you solidify the connection between your desires and their realization, reinforcing the belief that your dreams are within reach. In the end, celebrating your manifested reality is a vital part of the manifestation process itself. It's like a seed that, when nurtured with love and gratitude, blossoms into a magnificent tree, bearing fruit for all to enjoy. By recognizing and appreciating what you have created, you empower yourself to continue reaching for new heights. This celebration is not just about the outcomes. It's about honoring the journey, the lessons learned, and the growth experienced along the way. As you revel in your manifested reality, you'll discover that each celebration opens the door to even greater possibilities, inviting you to dream bigger, reach higher, and embrace the fullness of life that awaits you.